This is my 2006 BMW E60 M5, and today we are completely transforming the exterior of the car by wrapping it in what has to be one of the most unique colors I've ever seen. One that could make an ordinary car look exotic. While it's a color I'd normally not choose, I just had to give it a shot. Plus, you guys kind of voted for it.
So this is the last time you guys are going to see the E60 M5 in silver. I know a lot of you guys like this color, but I think the color we're going to introduce when wrapping this vehicle is going to be well worth it, and I think you guys would be a big fan of it. We've done quite a bit of body work off camera to prepare it for this moment. We wanted to make sure that the final product was as smooth as possible. And if you guys have been around the channel for a while, you guys know I'm extremely picky and I want everything as perfect as possible. The guys here at Guardian Wraps already started taking things apart to make things easier and to start the process. And this is the real MVP, the true MVP to here. I've been working with this guy with E93, yeah. E46, F30 wide body. Yep. Now the E60 M5. I think he's kind of fed up with me, but this is the only guy. This is the only guy I trust with my cars. Guardian Wraps located in Central Florida. Even if you guys don't live in Central Florida or in Orlando, I think it's worth the drive to come over here and get it done the right way. Would you agree?
So. I would say so.
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe.
Thumbs up for me.
Yay.
Start. Let's go. I think a lot of you guys probably already know what color I went with. I mean, I really only had 2 more choices left off. On Instagram, we did a poll, 11 different colors, and we narrowed it down to 2 colors. Midnight purple, which I know a lot of you guys are a huge fan of. I think it's kind of played out. And then the other option was British racing green, but Vinyl Frog actually calls it British vintage green.
Turns out I was completely wrong. On their website, they sell both racing and vintage green, which are noticeably different. Also, if you are interested in purchasing a roll from Vinyl Frog's website, make sure to use code VVIRALS to get 5% off.
So as you guys can already tell, Vinyl Frog did send over a roll. Huge fan of the wrap, good quality, smooth finish. And would you say it's easy to apply? Semi, maybe?
Moderate.
Moderate, yeah.
Definitely moderate.
Yeah. All right, let me show you guys the color we decided to go with. All right, the most epic. Stop looking at me. Break it. All right, so this is like the most unenthusiastic reveal ever, but we went with.
Sorry, I needed to tippy toe to get on your.
To get on my level. We went with British vintage green. It's a dark, bold green. A really nice color. It's one of their super gloss colors that they offer. And I think this is probably the first time that I'm doing a vinyl wrap that doesn't have metallic in it. So it's a pure color. It should be super glossy, very slick. Obviously it does have a protective cover on it right now, so you guys can't get the full effect. I think that's gonna look really good. It's gonna give it a very rich look from the outside. And I think even though I chose not to go with midnight purple, I think the wheels, the brush look, it's not gonna look too bad with it. Worst case scenario, it looks kind of out of place, then I might think about powder coating them in like a bronze color, like a tea bronze or something like that. But we'll give the brush look a try first. One thing I do like about Vinyl Frog, compared to the competition, relatively affordable, and you really can't see any orange peel on the surface, which is a big thing for me. I'm not a big orange peel type of guy, so I think it's gonna look pretty damn dope. Right, so we have a different approach to this video. Tahir's actually gonna be watching, and this guy's gonna be wrapping the car. Don't go, bro.
No, I'm good.
So yeah guys, if you need your vehicle wrapped, it doesn't have to be a full color change. If you needed the trims, you know, blacked out, and even if you needed to do a tint job on your car, they do pretty much everything. Come here, because you want to be so nosy, you talk about it.
What? What are we talking about?
What kind of services do you do here?
Oh, we do everything.
Everything. So just bring your car, we do it all.
Almost everything.
Yeah. So they do tints, paint correction,
powder coating, Cerakoting.
PPF. They do PPF. So think of it like a one-stop shop, guys. They do it all here. I'll leave their information down in the video's description, and I will also leave a tag to their Instagram page. Here, bro. We're gonna reveal your master project, which is right here. Can we show them a tease?
Yeah, you can show them.
Bam! Look at that.
Hashtag sponsored by Vehicle Virals.
Oh yeah, that's right. The standalone ECU was provided by me.
So if you need Haltech, call him.
Like a Christmas color decoration going on over here, right? Green, right into here. Me, Mike. COVID. Bless you. Because he's actually gonna start working on the front fender, so we'll be able to find out shortly what it's gonna look like.
You said the wheels are gonna look like
You said that.
You and Mike said that. You're like, oh no, the wheels are gonna look like I'm like, no, they look good with green.
You definitely didn't say they're gonna look good. You said
ass.
Look at that.
They need to be bronze.
Look at that. Oh, that's gonna look dope. Okay, I just.
That's disgusting. The internet says that if you use a torch on the car, you'll melt the paint.
Ali just used the torch on my M2 yesterday.
I did, and I melted the car. He has to get a new M2 now.
Yep.
Yep. Warranty.
No, they won't warranty that. We did it, but don't do it. So me and Ali were very curious how Tahir does this damn corner. Teach us, sir.
So there's two ways you can do it. Pull it back like a hair, right? And then you can do it cold. And then what I usually do is I'll make an impression with my thumb, kind of like that. And then I'll use that to hook around it. And then that created like a pre-stretch. And then you hit it with heat and then it'll suck it around the corner the rest of the way. Yeah. And then you want to cut underneath the corner, and then you come out. And then you always want to work away from the corner, even if it's like a small amount, and then that's it.
I feel like I'll still get it wrong, but.
This is how you do it, swap depot style. Give me a knife.
No.
Honestly, all I needed to see was the fender being done for me to be sold on the color. Normally not a green type of guy, but seeing it on the M5 seemed like a match made in heaven. I was hyped and somewhat impatient to see the final results.
Just got real. Say how you feel. Got is mad. Yeah, that's too bad. Off of my dick, I got him stressed out. Look at me, I'm blessed now. Tell him I'm the best out.
Take a look at the E60, guys. I really was only gone for about a day and the car is already almost done. These guys are working extremely fast, that's for sure, which kind of sucks because I can't get all the content, but it's all right. Gotta say, I'm really loving this green, and that's definitely not a biased opinion. I really didn't think it would look this good. It's just the perfect match for this car, I think. The brush wheels, thank God I won't have to get those powder coated because I think it looks great with the green as well. One thing that I am looking to swap out for sure, because I don't think this is going to look very well with the green, is the titanium FI tips. I originally liked them before. I think they look great with the silver. I might do either gloss black or carbon. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think these need to be swapped out for sure. Got the rear bumper. That needs to be done. We have both side skirts over there. Got the front bumper here, which is probably going to be left for last. They already started doing some inlays here, and this is going to be an interesting piece to wrap, that's for sure. It's pretty aggressive. Well, we got part of a door handle already wrapped. Look how clean that is. Really good stuff. You gotta take your time with it, that's all it is, right?
Yeah, and especially with the different brands of wrap, you have to change how you do it a lot. So it's a big learning curve doing these, because it can peel up super easily around the edge if you don't do it right, or if there's too much tension. So
True.
I've always found it very interesting and somewhat satisfying how they use knifeless tape in order to finish off the trunk. Since it takes multiple pieces to wrap the trunk, knifeless tape is used for a super precision cut to overlay one vinyl over the other in a way that the seam is barely visible. When done properly, this is what it looks like. The roof was the last body panel to wrap before moving on to the bumpers, arguably the most challenging parts to wrap. Listen, we have wrapped cars at our shop before, but never, and I mean never, attempt to do the bumpers. One, because if you mess up, which is very likely, you waste a large amount of material, and two, it's difficult, stressful, and time consuming if you don't know what you're doing, which is why we have to hear from Guardian Wraps to do it for us. Yay!
There you have it, guys, the last piece of the puzzle. The front bumper is officially done. We actually have a carbon lip at the shop, which we're probably gonna end up installing. We have these guys put everything together, and then I'll show you guys exactly what the car looks like. I can't even put into words how happy I am with this color choice. The guys at Guardian Wraps really knocked it out of the ballpark. I find it pretty amusing that interior of the car is red and the exterior is green. Happy holidays, guys. I mean, Christmas is around the corner, so it kind of works out, right? Also, if you're planning to click out of the video right now because you got to see the color, I wouldn't suggest that. We're still gonna install some more mods to finish the video so we can put the cherry on top. Like, we got a new custom license plate. I think you guys really liked what I chose. Gonna go ahead and install the new side markers, and we're gonna install a front lip because I really do think the car needs it. Oh yeah, and I gotta do something about these calipers. I didn't paint those myself, came like that with the car. Plus I don't think I wanna do red. I think yellow or black, or I don't know, what else would go good with the green exterior? What color calipers? Let me know in the comments. And I kind of like the rear of the car being badgeless as far as it doesn't say M5. Kind of looks pretty clean that way. And also these freaking taillights look so good with the green. They look pretty good with the silver, but man, with the green, they just pop. We have a few of these in stock, by the way, so if you want to get yourself a pair, I'll leave a link down in the video's description. And remember how the E60 M5 used to look when I first purchased it? God, night and day difference. All right, so we're moving on to the side marker. I'm very picky when it comes to these guys. It's not super dark, I just don't like the black ones. It looks very tacky. But these right here, where they're lightly smoked, I think it looks good. It does have an LED strip. I think maybe 20, 30 bucks for these. I'll leave a link down in the video's description. I don't sell it. I figured I'd give them a shot. We'll see. Installing, super easy. Some of them come with a harness so they can connect to the OEM connector. These just plug directly in. And then we'll push it in this way. I think it looks pretty good. Looks better than the OEM clear, that's for sure. So I've had this carbon fiber lip for the E60 M5 here at the shop for a very, very, very long time. Never installed it. They only really sell one style of lip for these cars. Let's mock it up and see what it looks like. I'm not sure it's gonna look good just with the bumper like that. It just kind of depends. I feel like if it's paint matched, it would look better, especially with the green, but we'll see. Here's what it looks like. I know. Definitely not gonna install it right now because I'm not 100% sold. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm gonna take it off. I think the car looks good without it. Take it off, Mike. Yeah, it looks better that way. At least in my opinion. Ooh, look at that fitment, dope. If you guys wanna see more E60 content, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll tell you why. We're installing the headers in the next E60 M5 video. You guys have been asking. We finally made some time to do it and it's gonna sound epic. So subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.